Matthew? Yes or no?
No.
Are you sure you want to go with no?
Actually, yes. I want to play. Yes.
Do you really want to go with yes?
Yes.
All right, Matthew. You've got the best character ever, Spider-Gwen!
Yes.
Great job, Matthew! Subscribe to my TikTok and YouTube. Guys, there goes Kindercall. Oh my god. I'm trying to get a good view on it. Holy cow, that is crazy. Alright guys, we won. Come on. We gotta win this. They won. That one. And the final results, guys. Holy cow. Oh my god, we won. Barely. Great job, Team Ghost. We won. Subscribe for more Luigi King ads.
Perfect is making
If
a
Dude
theme park.
Perfect makes a theme park, I want to go to it. Sheesh.
But now Dude Perfect is making
Mr. Beast made one too. Oh my god, I would definitely go to it. $100 million, no way.
Gigantic sports theme park where you can make your own world records, pull off awesome trick shots,
I want to go
just
there.
have plain fun. The project has been in
If you
development for
want to go there,
2
subscribe.
whole years, and they finally revealed it
Please
on
subscribe to my
December
channel.
17th.
December
And oh my
17th.
gosh, this looks
I want to
amazing.
go
Looks
there.
kinda like Topgolf on
Sheesh.
steroids.
Oh my
Right now, they're
god.
in the process of searching for a city to put it in. And
Please put it in
multiple
New
cities
York
have
City.
expressed massive interest. This is
Please.
seriously insane. But now you
Subscribe.
know
I feel like cheating today. Let's hack in Mario Kart. They won't stand a chance with my Peter Parker mod. This is too easy. Did you really think you're only hacker in this lobby? Wait, another Spider-Man hacker? He's cheating! What is this, International Hacking Day? How many Spider-Mans are there in the lobby? My car! Somebody get the hacker up front! I'm gonna get some ultimate revenge! The moment I've been waiting for. How did he counter a blue shell? No! I'm never playing Mario Kart again!
What the heck? That was cool! Jesus! There it goes, guys. I recorded a freaking plane. What the heck? Okay.
I have both.
Swing and that ball smashed on a line.
Oh, good catch!
That's what you're supposed to use that for.
A cherry blossom PC it's such a gift. It's like a $6,000 PC.
Yes, Peach!
Whoa! Is that Luigi?
Yes, it's
Hi.
me! Let's go!
Hi, Luigi!
Thank you!
Let's go!
I'm
Do
so
you
excited.
Are we doing zero build?
I played build and I got second place, but
Do you prefer
We can
build?
play
Which
zero
one do you
build.
want to do?
depends.
Wherever it is. I hear it. Here it goes, guys. Oh my god, you can see it.
Luigi. Cherry blossom PC it's such a gift. It's like a $6,000 PC.
And Mario.
Peach!
Played with the Peach Cobbler.
Is that Luigi?
Yes, it's
Hi.
me! Let's go!
Hi, Luigi!
Thank you!
Let's go!
I'm
Do
so
you
excited.
Are we doing zero build?
I played build and I got second place, but
Do you prefer
We can
build?
play
Which
zero
one do you
build.
want to do?
depends.
On the last day of school at this high school, they let every student get together and throw all of their school papers everywhere.
If I were the janitor, I would totally quit. There's no way I can clean that up. I'd rather play video games all day and game. Oh my god, that car's amazing. I really want it. I wish I could say I'd already have 4 feet. Oh my god, so... Can I make the sound too? Yeah, I can't. It's not even close to that sound. Subscribe. Alright. I'm gonna try to make the sound of the Mustang Shelby GT350. Maybe I can do it, maybe I can't. Start up. How do you even do this? He's editing so fast, I can't believe it. Oh my god. Jesus!
Este loco lo maté una vez y no se cansa de que lo mate, yo lo maté otra vez. Loco, se mataron No me llega. No, sí, sí, sí.
Oh, yeah!
Ay, lo que tengo una máscara, con eso puedo salir afuera en la zona.
It better not be. Let's go! Oh, let's go! First win, let's go! Wow! Yes! That's what I'm talking about!
If you stick your hand in extremely hot water, for a split second, it actually...
Here we go.
Change your password.
Tomato.
Sorry, password must be 8 letters.
I hate tomatoes.
Sorry, password must contain at least one number.
I hate tomatoes 1.
Sorry, password cannot contain spaces.
I hate tomatoes 1.
Sorry, password must contain capital letters.
Oh my... I hate tomatoes 1.
Sorry, capital letters cannot be consecutive.
Are you freaking... Okay. I hate tomatoes and you won!
Sorry, you cannot change your password to a previous password.
If you stick your hand in extremely hot water, for a split second, it actually...
Not again, I'm not doing this.
If you stick your hand in extremely hot water, for a split second, it actually...
Of course I'm doing this again. 3, 2, 1, go.
Minion popsicles are back in
Of
stores.
course,
Trying to find a
minions are
perfect
back.
one. What? Since when were they back?
Whoa. Wow.
Minion popsicle acquired.
Blue dot.
I'm telling you right now, Popsicle, if you do me dirty like you did with the new SpongeBob popsicles and the chocolate eyes,
I'm
we're
gonna
gonna
be
have a
angry
serious
if they don't
issue.
have a gumball. So completely get rid of it,
Oh, so let's
Popsicle,
completely
you
get rid of the gumball
dumb
eye
bastards.
and just put a hole in it. How
Start
hard
a
is it to get a gumball? Great, a minion
How hard is
popsicle
it
with
to get
a
a
giant
gumball?
hole in it.
If
You
the
can
Sonic
literally see
Popsicle
me.
eyes are
First the
next, Sonic
Choco Taco,
Gumball
then
eyes
the
are
SpongeBob
next,
popsicle,
I'm gonna
now
be angry.
Minions.
Subscribe.
Dang it.
Who misses this song? I miss it so much. Really, the Sonic Origins stupid prototype really sucks. If I were to be hired by Sega, I would play the Ice Cap music like this.
Bounty short dude, thank you for the follow on TikTok, thank you for the like as well.
And a pitch. Left field. Ozuna should have.
They just hit a home run. Are you kidding me?
Pulls it in for the out.
Oh wait, we hit a home run. We just hit the home run. Let's go.
Already homered in this game.
Someone clip that reaction, actually, please. I'm gonna post it on TikTok and add the thing.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of
I thought.
If I had to play the Ice Cap music, I would play it like this. Now we're on to Act 2. If I had to play this Act 2 music, it would be like this.
Mr. Squidward opened the damn door.
Make me fat ass. Look at you. Mr. Krabs is a bitch. Mr. Krabs is a bitch.
Mr. Squidward.
Mr. Krabs is a bitch. Mr. Krabs is a bitch.
Mr. Squidward.
Disney is trying to pull the
my
most evil
God,
legal
this is
loophole
scary
in
as
the world,
heck.
and the worst part is that it
You
may actually
expect
work.
me
See,
to
last
live-
October, a man named Jeffrey Piccolo and his wife were eating at a Disney Springs restaurant, where the wife explained to the staff that she
I'm
had severe
gonna have a
nut and
nightmare
dairy allergies and
tonight.
asked if they could accommodate, which they insisted
I said
they
last
could.
night I
However,
was gonna have
after
a
eating their
nightmare, and
meal,
I
she began
did.
feeling sick,
You
and even though
expect
her
me to
EpiPen was
live-
used as soon as they recognized symptoms, she died. Well, obviously, Piccolo
You-
filed a
you-
lawsuit
you
against
file
Disney for
a
negligence.
lawsuit,
However,
and
Disney's
you-
legal team proposed
what
something
happened?
insane, that Piccolo couldn't sue them
can't even
because he had
sue them?
agreed to Disney
Oh,
Plus's
geez.
terms of
Oh,
service
my
a
God.
1-month free trial in 2019. Now you may
I'm
be
literally
asking,
shaking
how is
right
this
now.
agreement related? Well, good freaking question. I'm almost 100% sure that any sane judge is gonna laugh in Disney's face, but if not, then oh my gosh,
Jeez.
anyone who's signed up for Disney Plus is basically screwed. Because this pretty much means that Mickey Mouse himself could come kill your whole family and steal your
Oh my
wallet,
God,
and you
just
couldn't do
please
jack
don't make
squat.
this
Okay,
real.
I'm kidding, but only barely,
just
because I'm
kidding.
serious when I
Alright, here's another video. I cannot wait for this to come. 2026 maybe? Ooh, sounds like Game Line 4. Oh my God, downshifts are coming too! No freaking way! Subscribe.
Alright, I'm gonna be doing the voices of the character's evolution. Mario time! Let's go! Alright, let's go. Luigi time! Let's go! Hello guys, I'm Luigi again. Luigi time! Water DK! Donkey Kong! He's really fun! Yoshi! Pikachu! Pikachu!
The Nintendo Switch 2 was just announced, and it was
It's
done in the
delayed,
dumbest way
of
possible.
course.
For months, people have been speculating and theorizing that the Switch was gonna get retired any
Yeah,
day
it
now.
was gonna
I mean,
get
the thing
retired.
is 9 years old, which is insane.
Yes.
The actual announcement didn't come in the reveal of a super cool trailer.
They
or even
should
a
have
teaser,
done
or at
that.
the very least, maybe a cool little graphic with
They
Mario
should
or
have done
something.
that
Nope,
too.
it was just casually dropped in
Teaser
a tweet.
trailer,
Not
I
from
would
the
accept
Nintendo of
it, but
America
nope,
account,
they
which has
decided
14
to
million
just
followers.
tweet
Not
it
from the
and
Nintendo
say
Japan
something
account, which has 4 million
stupid.
followers, but from a tiny account called Nintendo Co. Ltd. with only 80K followers, where the president of Nintendo basically said, "Hey guys, just giving you a heads up that within the fiscal year, the Switch 2 is gonna drop. That's all. Bye."
Bro,
That was
you
it.
serious?
I mean, I'm excited. Don't get me
Luckily,
wrong, but it's just kind of
getting
anticlimactic. I'm
released
not
soon,
gonna
and the
lie.
trailer might
But
be
now you
soon
know
too.
how- of Nintendo basically said, "Hey guys, just giving you a heads up that within the fiscal year, the Switch 2 is gonna drop."
Really, Nintendo? You should have done better than that. I hope the trailer releases in September or October or November. December and January is unacceptable. Cause who knows if it will release in holiday 2025. I'm not waiting that long. Sheesh.
When you get a glass of tap water, there's a chance that it could have come from your
Bro, are you serious? I'm drinking toilet water from tap water. Thank God I'm not drinking tap water. I'm drinking filtered water. Or from a water bottle. So please tell me I'm not going to get sick. Subscribe for more.
This car ran a stop sign and almost hit me.
So a car almost hit?
Wait for it.
Jesus, I'm not driving a semi-truck maybe. Is that a 589? Ooh, the Jake brake sounds good. Straight pipes need to be a thing more often on semi-truck. Subscribe.
This Mickey Mouse short is so disturbing that
Oh
Disney
my
tried to
God.
hide it.
Why the
This is
heck does
Runaway
Mickey
Brain,
Mouse
a
look like
7-minute
that?
Mickey Mouse short from 1995 that would play before the smash hit Disney classic A Kid in
No.
King Arthur's Court. Nah, I'm just kidding. It bombed and everyone hated it. But Disney hated the Mickey Mouse short so much that they didn't let
Yeah.
Mickey appear in the theaters for another 18 years.
18 years, wow.
Pieces of media ever, by the way. But is Runaway Brain actually that bad? See, the short film is about Mickey Mouse finding work at 1313 Lobotomy Lane. Great start. Where his brain gets swapped with this giant monster by this scientist. Before the scientist literally dies on screen. Then Mickey's body gets taken over and
Oh,
becomes this
God.
horrifying creature. But honestly, that's about it for the disturbing stuff. Aside from the fact that apparently Mickey's brain goes into his ears.
Ew.
So from then on, it's just a regular Mickey short. And he ends up saving the day. Maybe Disney just didn't like Mickey showing up like this. Or maybe the short
Okay,
was
they
just a little
didn't,
too
I
edgy
guess.
for young kids at the time. To me, I love it because it would be one of the last times we get to see a
I want more 2D. Subscribe.
Pokemon is suing Power
Are you
World, and
serious,
honestly, I'm shocked it didn't happen
Nintendo?
sooner. So if you've been AFK for the past couple months, Power World is one of the
Okay,
biggest
Power
games
World,
of 2024.
that's
Basically, you
stupid.
can shoot Pokemon creatures with
That
guns.
should
And
not
pun
be
not intended, its
sued.
fame shot up over the course of a few weeks and had everyone playing, but
Yes.
also criticizing it because
And
a lot of its
Nintendo
character designs
is
looked a
just
little too close
God.
to actual
You
Pokemon.
serious,
Some maybe
Nintendo?
even being carbon
It's
copies
nothing
of
like
actual
Pokemon.
Now Nintendo
Doesn't
loves to
feel
say
like
and to
it.
shut down things such as ROM hacks
Guns
or even
and
fan
stuff.
games. So everyone was just kind of waiting for them to see Power World and strike it down. But now,
Yes, it
8
got
months
sued.
after the game peaked, finally Nintendo is striking down. Power
It got
World developers
sued
responded
without
on Twitter with
revealing the
shock, but
frickin'
again,
Nintendo
honestly, I'm
Switch
surprised
2.
it took
You
this.
know,
People are debating
Nintendo,
whether it's
this is your
deserved or
last
not, and
chance
be
to
fair, I can
reveal
see
it or you're
arguments on both
gonna
sides.
be
But what I'm
sorry.
curious about is why is Nintendo
Yes,
spending their
I
time
agree.
planning a
Everyone
lawsuit
should
instead
be
of
mad.
announcing the Switch 2?
Everyone should be
But
mad.
now you know. Spending their time planning a lawsuit instead of announcing the Switch 2. But now you know how.
Yeah, at this point, Nintendo's gonna reveal it in December, January, and probably it'll be released in holiday 2025 or fall 2025 or 2026 January. That's my theory. Or worse, after GTA 6 gets released. Are you serious, Nintendo? If I have to wait that long, screw it! I'm not waiting that long.
Cut the rope!
First of all, that was such an accurate short. Seriously. Shout out to you, Fiery. Seriously. I'm gonna give you a shout out, because seriously, that's the most accurate short ever. Literally. So accurate, I can't believe it. More shorts of you using my sound coming soon, I guess. Okay. Subscribe to my channel. Oh my god. Look at this hydrogen car. I know about hydrogen now. The combustion sound? Oh. We need to get there. The sound sounds amazing. If we can straight pipe this thing, it'll be freaking amazing. Well, semi-trucks and everything need to do it too. Subscribe. So I know I made the sound of the Mustang Shelby GT350, but can I make the sound of the Toyota 3-cylinder thing? I don't know what it sounds like. Let me try. That's all I've got. I'm not no good car sounding guy, but I tried my best. Subscribe and see you later. Yeah, the sound again. I'm listening to it again because in hydrogen combustion it would sound so good too. Please, Ford, add this. Electric or not, please. Yeah. It screams, backfires, and everything. Please add this to hydrogen combustion. Subscribe. This is exactly what we need in hydrogen combustion form. Jake brake, oh my god. Hydrogen combustion or electric, please add this. Subscribe. Oh my god. Please, hydrogen combustion form, do that too. It's not that loud for hydrogen combustion, but please. Even the sound, please add that. Go watch Mr. Car Sounds if you want to hear this sound, or anyone else car sounds, whatever it is. Starting up the Power Stroke. Okay, turbo time. That's all I've got. I'm not good at these sounds. Go watch anyone else. Subscribe. Hydrogen combustion, please do this. Subscribe, bye. Here's a car sound that about the Mustang Shelby GT350. What if it couldn't start? What is the sound it makes and then it starts? Let's try it. Whoa! Subscribe. Go watch Mr. Carzone's because he sounds way better. I wonder what a 3-cylinder would sound like with it cold start. I don't know. I can't do it well, but let's try anyway. But what if it can't start? I know a 3-cylinder doesn't sound like that, but let's go lower. That doesn't sound good either. Subscribe. Make sure hydrogen combustion sounds will sound way better, I hope. So in the future, I'll be doing those videos too. Driving a car. Subscribe. What would a diesel hydrogen combustion sound like? It's hard to do for me, but other people could probably do it. Let's try it. What if it can't start? That's all I've got. Subscribe. Watch someone else. I hope I can drive diesels in the future that are hydrogen combustion. Imagine Lamborghini and F1 style hydrogen combustion form V12 or not F1 or F1. Let's do it. Oh, and that sound was the regular Lamborghini V12. Subscribe. What about the V8 Ferrari? What if it was hydrogen combustion? F1 or not, let's do it. Start up. F1 V12 or F1 V8 are those sounds? They sound so good. Please bring them back hydrogen combustion form. Subscribe. I'll be driving those one day too. What about a startup between F1 V8 and regular V8 or V12 or F1 V12 and it didn't start up? Let's do it. Okay, V12 time. Subscribe. This one is gonna be pretty hard to... Let's do the Ford Mustang Shelby GT350 flyby. Yeah, I'm really gonna cough very hard on that one. That one really makes me cough a lot. I don't know why. So, go subscribe and we'll try a different one. Let's do V12. Regular or not. V8 time. Okay, flyby with the 3-cylinder. That sounded horrible. Now 6-cylinder because I can do that a little better. Okay, Kawasaki Ninja H2. I cannot do the chirp from the Ninja H2 or Ninja H2R. So, subscribe, I tried my best, and see you guys in the next video. Bye. Sounded horrible. So you've heard the sound of the Max Force 7. What would it sound like if it was revving high on the CE series? Let's try it. Start up. I know it doesn't sound like that, but imagine if it sounded like that. The diesel would sound freaking amazing. Subscribe. Now, what would a Ford Power Stroke sound like if it were running super high like a Godzilla? Let's try it. Start up. Now revving like a Max Force 7. Okay, now low revving. Yeah, it doesn't sound that good. It doesn't sound that good, the quality and the sound. So subscribe. Wow. He screams loud. And the sounds he makes are accurate. I'm gonna do that when I ride a motorcycle for sure. For sure. Subscribe.
How many people die from
Okay.
crashes, heart attacks, house
Wow,
fires,
that's
and falls
scary.
all increase during the holidays? Car
It
crashes
increases,
mostly due to
wow.
harsher weather and a bit of, house fires are because of
Okay.
the thousands of bright
I
flammable
knew
lights
it.
that people put on houses, which almost double the fire risk, no matter
But
how
it's
pretty.
rare.
Heart attacks are because of stress and also people stuffing themselves on Christmas trees, which is why more people die of heart attacks between December 25th
Yeah,
and
I don't
January
wanna
1st than
die.
any other time of the year. Falls because of people decorating on high ladders and
Crazy.
roofs, with between 14 and 18,000 people
So
each year going to the hospital
someone might
because
have
of,
to go to the
quote,
hospital
Christmas
this year, or
decoration-related
not.
injuries. Anyway, take Metro.
Subscribe.
Be safe. Video games ugly now?
Are they ugly? I don't think
Some of the
so.
most beautiful pieces of art I have
Wow.
ever seen. Gorgeous worlds and beautiful art direction and design. Recently, big game studios haven't cared about style. They've only been
Oh
focused
my
on
God.
one thing, realism. In some cases, it
Realism.
looks decent, like Cyberpunk or Red Dead, but a lot of the time, it can just look kind of uncanny. That's a big problem a lot of people are having with the new Indiana Jones game. But even still, here's the real issue. Most people play games to escape reality, go to distant lands, and have adventures that are unreal. And it's kind of hard to do that when you're focused on comparing a human face in a video game to reality, seeing exactly what's wrong with it. Now, a lot of games make sense to have these graphics, such as GTA, but all I'm saying is that we don't need every single AAA studio working on hyper-realistic games. There's a reason why so many indie games have blown up with such tiny budgets. It's because they focus on making something beautiful instead of blowing millions of dollars on making a character have recognizable pores in their skin. You know. Are video games ugly now? Alright, so video games in the past have been some of the most beautiful pieces of art I have ever...
Are video games ugly now? No, they're not. From realism now that they're doing to old graphics, it's still good. But one thing to consider, a game can never look ugly. The thing that matters is the music. You want good music for your game to be successful, I think. So, for example, Ice Cap has Prototype, and it's trash. Ice Cap Regular has some other music. It's gonna end soon. Subscribe, and I'll make another video.
Are video games ugly now? Alright, so video games in the past have been some of the most beautiful pieces of art I have ever...
Yes, as I was saying, video games are not ugly. I have to make another shortcut of this stupid 60 seconds. I wish they had the 3 minutes. It's annoying. So yes, we have the music Ice Cap now, and its Prototype. It stinks. So you want to have good music in your game, like Ice Cap Original. People think it was Michael Jackson's Smooth Criminal, but it wasn't. It was an unreleased song by the Jetsons called Hard Times. So, if you're listening to this, Sega, please bring it back. Just please. In the Sonic 3 movie, please bring it back. Well, somebody's gotta do it, or they can't. Subscribe. Jeez, that cat is scary. Don't own one of these things. It's a car or something. Hello Cat. He sounds like a Hello Cat in a jet. Jeez, subscribe.
The truth about Herobrine?
Okay,
Oh, everyone's
Herobrine.
played Minecraft, but only real veterans of the game remember the early days of the internet. Among legends like Slender Man and Jeff the Killer, there was also Herobrine, a haunted character lurking in the background of your Minecraft world. But where did he come from? Well, the answer is actually unknown. He was first traced back to this anonymous post on 4chan, but it was popularized by streamers Copeland and Patamus, as well as others who created their own takes on this ghost-like creature, invading single-player worlds and building weird structures or causing strange terrain generation. The legend is that he's either an undead Minecraft player, dead ex-Mojang employee, or even the dead brother of Notch, the creator of Minecraft. Either way, in reality, Herobrine was always just a scary ghost story. But while it may have been fake, that hasn't stopped people from claiming they've seen him, and even recreating him in mods, not just Minecraft, but other horror games such as Lethal Company, which is actually my favorite Herobrine mod to date. But in the end, again, although he may not be real, he's real to a lot of our childhoods, and his legacy won't be forgotten anytime soon. But now you know.
Death whistle.
What the heck is that? And it sounds so scary. Ooh, that's gonna scare me to death. Oh my god, I don't like that. Oh, wow. Star Wars, that sounds so good.
Balloon organ.
A train? This guy has a whole
Crystal.
thing. This guy has a whole death music thing. Oh my god.
Water whistle.
Okay, that's friendly. Not scary.
Wind singer.
Kinda sounds like a lightsaber, kinda. I don't know. Maybe not. Kinda does.
Music stand.
Oh god. Oh, that sounds annoying.
Symbol on a timpano.
Jeez. Oh my god. Look at this motorcycle rider. Dude, that's crazy. How's he taking the turn so fast he's gonna fall? Ooh, how did he survive that?
Yo, what's up, YouTubers? This is crazy. Look at the Ferris wheel. This is amazing. Like, seriously, come here to ride this. It looks amazing. Subscribe. Oh, wow, look at it now. For some reason, the new lights look so better than the old ones. What's it gonna change to now? I like this mode too, but it's not as good. What's it gonna change to now? I'm gonna do a few of these videos looking at the Ferris wheel. This one looks good though too. Hopefully next year they bring more life to this Ferris wheel. Put lights on the other side. It looks amazing. Look at this thing! Holy cow! Oh my god! Look at this thing! Holy cow, this is so good! Oh my god, I'm gonna definitely subscribe to my channel for this. Subscribe.
Disney is lying
You're
about
just
Mufasa?
making
Alright, so Sonic 3 and
excuses.
Mufasa both released on the same day, December
Seriously,
20th, 2024.
you
And since
expect
then, it's been a battle of the
December
titans at the
20th
box
to
office to
be
see
a
which movie
good
will make more. But
movie.
here's where it gets interesting.
Release it
Sonic
a
3 has
different
consistently
day.
been the
Jeez.
#1 movie in America, while Mufasa has been the #1 movie in the world, which Disney has absolutely
God.
loved bragging about in all of their ads. However, the
If
only
you make
reason
things
Mufasa has made more
live
money
action,
worldwide
it's
is
not
because
gonna
Sonic
go
hasn't
good.
released worldwide yet. In fact, it doesn't release everywhere until January 17th. So
Sonic
of
3
course it
movie,
can't make as much
it
money.
was
And all of the
definitely
replies
better.
on Mufasa's ads, as well as community notes, have made sure to
Stop
point this
it,
out.
Disney.
But recently,
No
Disney has started
excuses.
outright
A single
lying,
bit.
claiming in their ads that Mufasa is also the #1 movie in America as well as the world. And they've
Pathetic.
been trying
No,
to
it's
hide
not.
all of the
It is
replies
so
that are saying the
pathetic,
truth.
Disney.
Except there's just way too many. Either way, though, they can still
Make
put
up
this
your
ad on
mind.
TV and
You are the
people won't
worst
know any
company,
better. So
just like
yeah, Disney is
Nintendo.
literally just spouting false
You're
advertising.
evil.
Nice. But now you know. Disney is lying about Mufasa? Alright, so Sonic 3 and Mufasa both released on the same day.
Disney, you are super evil. You expect Mufasa to be the #1 movie if you release it on the same day? No! You're not gonna be the #1 movie. This is a bunch of nonsense. You expect... Well, Sonic 3 did way better. You should have released it on a different day. So, fans, if you're mad, definitely dethrone Disney as the best company ever, and Nintendo. Nintendo is not releasing the Nintendo Switch 2 anytime soon. They didn't do a stupid trailer, stupid rumors everywhere, leaks everywhere. I'm sick and tired of it. So Disney and Nintendo, you guys need to really be nice. Stop suing people for no freaking reason. Sheesh. Finally the sound of a Cummins, but it has a V8 Power Stroke. What would it sound like? Let's try it.
The Nintendo Switch 2 was finally
Yeah, I
announced,
see.
but also the new
The
Mario
Nintendo
Kart was
Switch
shown,
2.
and I am scared. Alright, so first up, the Switch 2 was shown off,
Finally,
and it
it's
looks
about
like a
time.
sequel to the Switch. A
Nintendo.
little bigger, more buttons, more holes, the charger is finally on top, a better kickstand, and what
The
seems to be
kickstand,
magnetic
I
Joy-Con.
don't know
They
if
also
it's gonna
hinted
be
that they could be
great.
used like a
Maybe it
mouse,
will,
and
I
also
don't
I
know.
love the dark color scheme and the portal orange and blue,
It looks
and I'm glad
cool.
it'll be able to play old Switch games, and Switch 2 is a good name. But what's killing
Yes,
me
it's
is
really
the new
good.
Mario Kart, supposedly
The
Mario
Mario
Kart 9,
Kart-
because it looks like Nintendo has been changing up the character design.
I will be
Mario and Luigi
reacting
look
to
like They
movies.
match
I
their
don't know
Wonder
if it'll
appearance a
be a
little more,
short
a little
or
cuter, a
full
little
video.
chubbier. That's cool, but Donkey Kong
Crazy.
now matches his
Yes, I'm
movie
back, by the
appearance,
way.
and I hate it. I'm sorry, it was fine in the movie,
Yes,
but this
it was
isn't my
fine, but
Donkey
that's
Kong.
not
I
a
really
good
hope this is
Donkey
just a
Kong.
Mario Kart thing. Also, people have noticed that there's 24 starting
24,
lanes on the track,
that's
meaning
gonna be
there's
way
literally
too
double
hard.
the racers per
Subscribe
game,
if you
which
want to
is
see me
crazy.
play
Also, hey
this
look, King
Mario
Bo's
Kart
back.
9.
Now you know.
Welcome to the 3-minute shorts. Yes, this is a 3-minute short of all the cars I can probably do. Let's do an electric vehicle that is hybrid. Let's do a V8. That doesn't sound like a flat plane because it's revving low. Let's try it now. Lamborghini. Sounds really loud. Mustang Shelby GT350. Even though it's not a hybrid, let's try it. Can I do diesels as well? Probably. Yes, that's crazy. Let's do, I can't do inline 3, probably. I'll try. No, let's try that again. Okay, now let's do, I've never done a Bugatti. Let's try it. Yes, now it went into electric mode as it flew by. Bugattis don't crackle. That's all for now. Subscribe, because the video is almost over. 3 minutes for the first time. Subscribe. Oh, I just thought of a new one. I've done this before without YouTube. VTech time. I guess we'll try hybrid, even though the VTEC doesn't sound like that anymore. It doesn't sound like a S2000. That sounds like an S2000, though. I don't know how to mimic the new Honda VTECs. Let's try hybrid. That's all for now. Subscribe.
Disney is lying about Mufasa? Alright, so Sonic 3 and Mufasa both released on the same day.
Yeah, so I heard the news about Mufasa too, and I'm not watching it a single bit. Sonic Movie 4 versus Mufasa 2. Here we go again. Mufasa versus Sonic Movie 3. And then Mufasa 2 versus Sonic Movie 4. Yup, Sonic Movie 4, I'm definitely going to watch and it's going to win. So, Disney, if you force us again, I'm done. I'm done with you. We're going to boycott you for good. Subscribe if you want me. Subscribe if you want to see more of this reaction stuff. Never let Disney know your next move. Sega does what Disney don't. Yes, it's a remake of Nintendo. Sega do what Nintendo don't.
Is Donkey Kong's design changing forever? Alright, so if you saw my
Design's
short about a week ago
changing?
covering the trailer for the Switch 2, you'll know that a new Mario Kart game was revealed, along with a new
Yes,
design
a new
for
Mario
Donkey
Kart was
Kong to better
revealed.
match his movie appearance. And I personally hate
I
it.
don't-
Although
I
if you
hope
disagree, that's okay.
the
You
only
know, Johnny
thing
Bear
that
and
changed-
GetMads all
I
gave me
hope it-
valid points supporting the redesign.
They do
but
have
here's the
different
question. Is the change
styles,
going to
though,
last
for
forever?
each character.
Well, here's what we
Mario,
know. First, Mario
Luigi,
Kart
everyone.
isn't the first thing we're seeing the redesign in. It's also appeared in a 2025
Yes, the
calendar,
redesigns,
giving some evidence that, yeah,
I
this
don't
is
know,
just the new
but
Donkey Kong. However,
I hope
not
you can
only did
actually, like,
Nintendo literally just
choose your
release a game
character
with the
style.
classic design in Donkey
Like,
Kong Country Returns
it
8
kind
so
of
the new Donkey Kong
needs to
Land
be
in
like
Japan
Mario Kart
uses
4
his
and
old
Mario Kart
design
9.
for all the merch and the mascot. Both the new Mario Kart
Yes,
and the new DK
look at
Land
that.
have been in
It looks
development
cool.
for years, so I feel like if
All
they
right.
wanted to make this new design the go-to, they had their chance. I'm curious. Comment if you do want
Subscribe.
it to be permanent or not. But now you know. What happens if
What?
you drink
If you drink
bleach? I know this
bleach?
sounds stupid,
What?
but I feel required
Why
to
would
make this
people
short
drink
after what happened in
bleach?
2020. See, even after the whole Tide Pods thing in 2017, when the virus hit in
No.
2020, a lot of people actually thought that a cure for it was drinking bleach.
during
And
COVID,
let me
no,
tell you, well,
I
yes,
didn't even do
technically
that,
this
no one
would kill the virus.
did.
It would also kill the host. You would die. See, bleach is made of something called sodium hypochlorite, which is an extra strong agent made to remove stuff such as heavy stains and even sometimes dyes from
Yes,
clothes.
I've
So if you
seen.
put it in your stomach, basically it's going to start burning through stuff really quick. Now, if you only drink a little, there's a potential you'll be
Well,
okay as long as
should
you
we have
contact
done that
poison
during
control
COVID?
immediately,
I
but
don't
it could
think
still
so.
have long-lasting effects on your mouth, throat, and overall
Yeah,
digestive
we would
system. But if you drink
definitely
too
get
much,
sick.
basically
We would
just
die.
nausea, vomiting, burning, and death. I don't want to get much
All
more
right,
graphic
subscribe.
than that, so just please don't, okay? But now you know.
If you stick your hand in extremely hot water, for a split second, it actually...
Let's do Mario. Mamma mia! Luigi time. Mamma mia! Alright, Patrick. Yo, SpongeBob! Let's try, I don't know who else. Yeah, that's it. Subscribe.
Why the name
This is
Switch
not a
2
dumb
is
name.
not dumb. Alright, so ever since the Switch 2 trailer officially dropped last week, the number one thing
It
I've been
dropped.
seeing people say is that the name is dumb, and I wish Nintendo was more creative. Now, first, listen, I understand. All of us nerds want our consoles
People
to have
need
cool
to-
names so that we feel better about
people need
ourselves.
to
Yeah, I'm
stop
on my
it.
Switch Cryo Nitro Ultra, but Switch 2 is actually a great name. Why?
It's
well,
a great
because of
name,
this.
yes.
See, the Wii U was a flop
The
for a
Wii
bunch
U
of
was a
different
flop
reasons, but one
because
of the
it's called the
biggest
Wii U,
ones that
not the
people
Wii
didn't
2.
understand that it was a whole new console. Well, yes, part of this was the poor marketing. The other part is because Wii U just sounds like an add-on to the Wii.
I liked
People
the
thought it was
Wii U
just
for
a
some
$300
reason.
controller. So of course, Nintendo never wants to risk
They
that
never
kind
want
of
to.
confusion again. And
With
besides,
Xbox
PlayStation has kept its
calling,
simple numbers,
doing
and it's been
their
working out for
names,
them.
and
Xbox, well, it's just
PlayStation
confusing. Oh,
doing
well,
their
another name
names.
might have been cooler. From a
Subscribe.
business perspective, this makes the most sense. But now you know. The Nintendo
I'm
Switch 2
sorry
is
about
finally
this,
announced,
but I have to
also the new
remake
Mario
the
Kart
videos
was shown,
'cause
and I am
I'm gonna
scared.
put in
Alright,
closed
so first up, the
captioning
Switch 2 is
now.
shown
I
off, and it
forgot
looks
to
like a
put them
sequel to
in.
the
Yes,
Switch.
it's
A
a
little
sequel
bigger,
to
more
the
buttons,
Switch.
more holes. The charger is finally on top, a better
Finally
kickstand,
it's on
and what
the
seems
top.
to be magnetic Joy-Con. They also hinted that they could be used like a mouse.
Yes,
and also,
it's
I
a
love
mouse.
the dark color scheme and the portal orange and blue. And I'm
I
glad
wonder
it'll be
what
able
the
to
mouse
play
could
old
be
Switch
used
games.
for.
Switch 2 is a good name, but what's killing me is the new Mario Kart. Supposedly Mario
I
Kart 9,
don't know
because it
if
looks
the
like
Donkey
Nintendo
Kong's
has
gonna
been changing
kill
up the
me.
character designs. Mario and Luigi
The
look like they
design,
matched
I
their Wonder
think so.
appearance a little
Maybe,
more, a little
maybe
cuter,
not.
a little chubbier. That's cool.
They-
But Donkey
I
Kong
think
now
they're going
matches
Mario
his
Kart
movie
4
appearance,
route.
and I hate it. I'm sorry, it was fine in the movie, but this isn't my Donkey Kong. I really hope this is just a Mario Kart thing. Also, people have
Subscribe
noticed that
if you
there's
want me to
24
play this
starting lanes
game.
on the track, meaning there's literally
24
double the racers per
racers.
game, which is crazy. Disney is lying
Disney,
about
you're making
Mufasa. Alright, so Sonic
excuses.
3 and Mufasa both released on the same day, December
Are you
20th,
serious?
2024. And since then, it's been a battle of the titans at the box office to see which movie will make more. But here's where it gets
You know,
interesting. Sonic
which movie
3 has
made more?
consistently been the #1 movie in America,
Sonic.
while Mufasa has been the #1 movie in the world, which Disney has absolutely loved bragging about in all of their ads. However, the only reason Mufasa has made more more money worldwide is because Sonic hasn't released worldwide
It now
yet. In fact,
did
it doesn't
release
release everywhere until
worldwide.
January 17th.
And yes, it
so
did
of
way
course
better
it can't make
than
as much money.
Mufasa.
All of the replies
Screw
on
the
Mufasa's
Disney.
ads
They're
as well as
such-
community
they're
notes have
such
made sure to
childish
point
now.
this out. But recently, Disney has started outright lying, claiming in their ads that Mufasa is also the
It's
number
not.
one movie in America
It
as
is
well
not.
as the world.
What
And
a
they've been
liar
trying to
they are.
hide all of the replies that are saying the truth. Except there's just way too many. Either way, they can still put this ad on
Subscribe
TV
if you
and
want me
people
to
won't
see
know
the
any
Sonic
better.
4
So
movie.
yeah, Disney
Mufasa
is
2,
literally
you're not
just
gonna
spouting
beat
false
Sonic
advertising.
4.
Nice. But now you know how Disney is finally trying to be good? Kind
I don't
of.
think
so. A
so.
few days ago, I made a short talking about how Disney argued that even though they were basically responsible
They
for
killed
killing
that
this
guy's
guy's
wife,
wife, he couldn't sue them
and he
because he
couldn't sue
signed a
them.
Disney
If
Plus
I-
trial agreement,
if
which
my
is
wife got
insane.
electric
But
chickens
yesterday,
and
they announced that they
got
won't
killed
use this
just for
excuse
that
anymore,
with
and
no
they'll let the lawsuit happen. So
excuses.
good ending,
I'm
right? Disney's
suing them for
actually a
so
magical,
much.
great
I'm suing
company
Disney
after
for
all?
so
Yeah,
much.
no. What really happened is that they didn't know this would become national news and a PR nightmare. That's why they backpedaled. And not to mention the fact that
No
again,
judge would
no
let this
judge would have
slide.
let this slide anyway. So rather than have their
Literally,
argument
shut up,
rejected,
Disney,
they
you
just
shut
wanted to
up.
look like the good guys by taking it back themselves, saying, "At Disney, we strive to put humanity above all other considerations." All right, pals. Listen, I've always been
I'm a
massive
Disney fan,
fanboy,
but
I had to learn a
Star
long
Wars
time
is
ago
good.
that this company is far from magical. How to actually escape from quicksand? Oh, you've seen people get caught in quicksand in a bunch of movies and TV shows, but most of the time, those portrayals are completely wrong. Indiana Jones, The Princess Bride, Jumanji, kind of, and a bunch more. So how do you actually escape? Well, first, it's unlikely you'll get more than waist deep anyway. Humans are less dense than quicksand, and also, usually quicksand doesn't go that far down. But here's what you need to do to escape. First, calm down. Don't thrash around too much, aside from slightly moving your legs enough to loosen up the sand around your feet. Next, don't just have your buddy pull you out, because if you get deep enough, then it's useless. They'll probably just rip your top half off. Instead, lean on your back to distribute your weight and backstroke out. Ironically, the movie that had the most accurate portrayal of what to do in quicksand in recent years, a live-action Dora movie. But now you know. Princess Peach is disgustingly rich and kind of evil. Alright, hear me out. This all started a while ago when I was reading an interview where someone asked Nintendo why in Super Mario 64 there's no furniture in Peach's castle, only paintings. And their answer was that Peach is just so rich that she has multiple castles, and this one is just for her paintings. Alright, so basically she's nasty rich, right? We got that covered. But here's what's terrible. She's the ruler of the Toads, and I don't know about you, but I haven't seen a Toad live in anything better than a one-bedroom shack ever. Well, she's up here living all high and mighty in her castle. They're all living in borderline poverty, no furniture, no belongings, and they're working hard as construction workers, mailmen, salesmen, and even her personal bodyguards. And as far as Mario goes, after he's saved her countless times, she doesn't offer to let him move into her castle or maybe give him any money at all, so he doesn't have to live in a cruddy shack and work a blue-collar job as a plumber. Instead, the most she'll do is bake him a cake. And honestly, I doubt she even does that, considering she employs chef Toads at the castle loop, and this one is just for her paintings. Alright, so basically she's nasty rich, right? We got that covered. But here's what's terrible. She's the ruler of the Toads, and I don't know about you, but I haven't seen a Toad live in anything better than a one-bedroom shack ever. Well, she's up here living all high and mighty in her castle. They're all living in borderline poverty, no furniture, no belongings, and they're working hard as construction workers, mailmen, salesmen, and even her personal bodyguards. And as far as Mario goes, after he's saved her countless times, she doesn't offer to let him move into her castle or maybe give him any money at all, so he doesn't have to live in a cruddy shack and work a blue-collar job as a plumber. Instead, the most she'll do is bake him a cake. And honestly, I doubt she even does that, considering she employs chef Toads at the castle who probably bake it for her. In fact, I bet the reason Mario picks up every coin he sees on the street is because he doesn't even have enough time to work his cruddy job because he's too busy saving her ungrateful royal tush. Honestly, this is a terrible short to make after International Women's Day 2 days ago, but you know what? I don't care. Peach is a tyrant. And now you know. The time Nintendo sold $70 cardboard. So nearly 7 years ago now, Nintendo revealed their newest product, Labo, an addition to the Switch that was similar to Lego, where you could build your own attachments to the console and upgrade your Switch into things like a robot, a house, a piano, and a bird. Alright, listen, I actually had one of these kits, the final one released, the VR one, and while it was fun to build and an entertaining gimmick for a few days, since been in my closet for years, which is the same for most of the people who buy Labo. Also, not to mention, each kit was around $70, and it was literal cardboard. It can't have been that expensive for the company to make. So sadly, in 2019, after the failure of the VR kit, instead of making it cheaper or providing reasons to keep playing, Nintendo wiped Labo from their website and pretended it never existed. It was a cool idea, just poor execution, so rest in peace. But now you know about. Will the Legend of Zelda movie be terrible? So after the insane success of the Mario movie, the Legend of Zelda...
The Legend of Zelda movie will not be terrible if they put Ganondorf and not human teeth in some of the characters. So, I have hope for Nintendo and all that. Maybe it'll be good, maybe it won't. It'll all depend on how they make it. Because I do want to see a Smash Bros. Movie in the future. Subscribe. I have hope so much. I have so much hope for Nintendo. They done good in the Mario movie, now they've got their chance for Legend of Zelda live action. What? How did I make that? Holy cow!
Nintendo can now
Here we
permanently
go
turn
with
off your Switch if they decide
another
to. That's right.
company.
According to their new terms of service that was updated a few days ago, Nintendo at any time can basically decide to brick your Switch.
I'm
What does brick
definitely
mean, you
suing if
ask?
they
Well, it's a
do
term
that.
for
That is
electronics when you can't
extremely
use them at all,
dumb.
effectively making them as useful as a brick. To summarize, in the agreement it says that if they detect any hacking, pirating, or even modding, then they reserve the
Modding
right
we
to
should
disable
do.
your Switch
That's not
completely,
illegal,
which
you
is kind
illegal,
of
you
insane.
stupid
Like, yes, the
Nintendo.
pirating I understand, the hacking, but modding is kind of wild. Modding
Yes,
is just how
modding
some
is
people
just for
enjoy
fun.
games, but I guess Nintendo is very
we
strict,
enjoy
forcing
games
you
like
to
that.
enjoy the game
Now
the way
stop
they
it,
intended.
Nintendo.
Man, it's starting to feel like Mario is getting closer and closer to Mickey
they're
Mouse
such
in terms of
greedy
resembling a
companies.
symbol for a greedy
Subscribe.
corporation, no matter how much I love them both. But now you know.
You're gonna cheer for me like that? Louder. Yay. Louder. Yay. Louder! Yay.
What's this junk? An ender pearl. Teleports you to wherever you throw it. Yeah, right.
Come on. Use the gyro to go up. The gyro to go up. Use the gyro to go up. Come on.
Lights out and night light on. Night light out. Lights on. Lights on. Lights on, lights on, lights on, lights on, lights on. Lights out and night light on. Night light out. Lights on. Lights on. Lights on, lights on, lights on, lights on, lights on!
Oh my god, I got that first try. Holy cow.
Who else agrees?
What the heck
But
is this
swimming
guy
in the
doing?
rain is 100 times more fun
It's not regular
than
rain.
swimming on a sunny day.
Jesus, he's so close to being struck.
Oh my god, I made my ball
Subscribe.
bingo!
Synthetic fuel or hydrogen combustion. I really hope we have that. Straight pipe. Yes, let's go. Jake pipe. Subscribe if you want synthetic fuel or hydrogen combustion.
Oh, geez. How did he
There
get
he
it?
goes, correcting himself and pulling it down at 6'8". We are going to go up to 6'10",
Oh,
going
God,
up
they're
to
going up?
6'10".
How much higher can they go?
Well, the world record is 9 foot, so I think he's gonna go like maybe 2 or 3 today, maybe close to 7 foot. Yeah.
Where's the next dog?
All right, here comes Thomas and Serge up on the dock for 6 feet 10.
If this guy makes it first try, you have to subscribe. I mean, if this dog makes it first try, you have to subscribe.
You gotta make it the first try because he already has a miss.
Yup, you have to subscribe.
And he
guys.
brings it down at 6 feet 10. We are going up to 7 feet even.
Dog that did like 9 foot. That was right.
Oh God.
Send this to Jonathan.
It's on YouTube. Alright, subscribe. See you guys later.
Nintendo's being a piece of shit. They know to be better. They are doing this on purpose. I basically think this is the best comment ever. If you don't subscribe to me, that's okay, but I would love you to subscribe. Subscribe.